bust it.
Hey guys, KC here with you from SportsPicksNation.com once again. Today is Saturday, December 3rd, 2011. It's a big day in college football. Lots of championship games going on and a huge day in college basketball once again. Yesterday, we got the over easily between UCLA and Oregon. I'm glad I did not lay the wood with Oregon because for some reason I just had a sneaky feeling that UCLA would show up for this game, and they did in a big way. Of course, Oregon does get the win, comfortable win, but not without UCLA scoring some points and staying inside that huge number. All right, on the other game, we had Louisville -8. Louisville did win the game. They had to go to overtime to do it. Did not turn out the way that we thought. We did not get the cover on that one, so we go 1-1. So we're down $50. But the good news, guys, over the last 4 days, our picks have gone 10 wins and 3 losses. That is a net profit of $3,000 over the last 4 days, and that is nothing to be sad about. All right, today I've got 3 plays going in college football, and then I've got another 3 plays going in college basketball. And the idea here, guys, is to win money or make a net profit today in both sports. Now, to keep this video short, I'm not going to go into a big explanation or a lot of analysis on each of these games. I'm just going to get right to the picks and tell you who I like, guys, and who I'm actually putting my money on today. All right, first of all, let's look at football. We've got 3 picks that I like. First of all, we've got Houston hosting Southern Miss. The Southern Miss Eagles, guys, they had a big win last week, but so what? It was against Memphis. They won 44-7. The 2 weeks before that, I mean, how do you lose when you're a top 25 team? How do you go to UAB and lose outright when you're a 24-point favorite? Also, they struggle and barely beat UCF by 1 point. Also, they lost to Marshall. Guys, I just don't see it. I just can't go against the Houston Cougars on this one. Case Keenum in his high-powered offense is averaging 613 yards a game, well over 50 points a game at home for Case Keenum's last game as a 6-year senior, and they're trying to up their value as far as the BCS is concerned and stay undefeated. I'm going to take Houston on this one. Houston's a 13.5-point chalk, and I like Houston all day long on this one. So we're going to take Houston -13.5. All right, then you've got San Diego State hosting Fresno State. Fresno State is one of the mid-majors that has been an underachiever for the last several years. They have not lived up to the hype. Their coach is on the hot seat. And on the other side of the ball, you got a San Diego State Aztec team that is a pretty solid team. They're playing at home. They have something to play for. Right now, they're a home chalk of 8 points. And I like San Diego State to get this done and get the cover on this one. They need some style points because even if they win this game and they go 8-4, they still may not get a BCS Bowl bid. So this is a very important game for San Diego State. Look for them, even if they're ahead, look for them to run up the score if they can, because they need the points and they need style points in a big way to be considered for a BCS Bowl bid. All right, so we like San Diego State minus the 8 points there. All right, last game in football. You got the Spartans of Michigan State taking on the Badgers of Wisconsin. This game's going to be played in Indianapolis. It's a neutral site. And guys, as far as the side goes, I would probably lay the 9.5 points and go with the Badgers. Why? Because they're in revenge, because it's a neutral site. And I'm sorry, guys, because Wisconsin is the better team. And I have more faith and trust in Russell Wilson and the Badgers offense than I do in Sparty, in the Michigan State Spartans. So I would definitely take that side. But that's not going to be the play, all right? The play on this one is going to be the over on the total. This one is set at 54 points right now. I'm getting it at 54.5. I'm looking for this one to go over the posted total of 54.5 points. So those are our 3 football picks for today. Houston minus 13.5, San Diego State minus 8, and Wisconsin and Michigan State to go over the posted total. All right, now let's turn our attention to basketball. I'm just going to go through these picks very quickly. First of all, I like Iowa State to cover the 8.5 points at Michigan. This is a nice public fade. The public is all over Michigan. So we're going to go with Iowa State plus the 8.5. Next, Kentucky is hosting North Carolina. Kentucky opened up at a 5.5 point favorite. Now they're a 6-point favorite. Some places 6.5. I'm getting this at 6 points right now. The public is all over North Carolina, and I've watched several North Carolina games, and you know what, guys? To be an elite team, to match up with Kentucky, I just don't think they're going to be able to do it at Rupp Arena. I like Kentucky. I'm going to fade the public on this, and I'm going to take Kentucky minus 6 points. All right, the last game, this one's kind of off the radar. We've got St. Bonaventure and Buffalo. In this game, it had been a 6.5 to 6 point chalk for Buffalo. And now I'm getting it at 5.5. So Buffalo's at minus 5.5. And I'm going to take the Buffalo Bulls to cover that 5.5 point spread over St. Bonaventure. All right, guys, so quick summary. We've got Houston minus 13.5, San Diego State minus 8. The Wisconsin-Michigan State game to go over the posted total. In basketball, we've got Buffalo minus 5.5, Iowa State plus 8.5, and Kentucky minus 6. There's your 6 plays, guys. If you want these picks texted to your cell phone every day, simply text the word PICKS, that's P-I-C-K-S, to 94932. Give us a like on Facebook. We're at facebook.com/SportsPicksNation. Guys, let's have a great Saturday. This is Casey from www.sportspicksnation.com, wishing all of us good luck tonight.